Zucchini fritters, the most popular antipasti in Italian restaurants. Did you know they only take 15, maximum 20 minutes to make? Come on, follow this recipe because you are gonna love it. Beautiful, oh, looks so nice, look at that. Look how beautiful the color. Nice, look at that. Delicious! I love it! The ingredients for crunchy zucchini flowers are the zucchini flowers. You do need to get some beautiful fresh zucchini flowers or zucchini blossom. Then we need 250 grams of fresh ricotta, a few tablespoons of gorgonzola or blue cheese, 1 egg, 1 lemon, plain flour, and very cold sparkling water. Last but not least, sunflower oil for frying, and it should be 180 Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, what you do is you put a toothpick in the oil, and when you see the bubbles around the toothpick, it means it's ready for you to go, okay? First thing to do, guys, is you get the zucchini flowers. So you open that, and you remove the pistillo, what's inside. You remove this, you don't want to eat this, okay? Once you remove it, you place this in the water. The reason why we put the zucchini flower in the water, because they will relax, they will get softer, and it will be easier for us to close the zucchini flower before we fry it. That's what we do. We open it gently and we remove this. Now we leave the zucchini flowers in the water and we're gonna make the filling. Time to make the filling, and this is how I like it, nice and creamy. We start by adding the 250 grams of ricotta, and now we put a few tablespoons of gorgonzola in there. I guess if you love gorgonzola, put as much as you want. Yeah, I'm going for 4 spoons of gorgonzola. Last but not least, lemon zest. The lemon zest, for me, plays such an important role because it not only brings the flavors out, but it really takes me to Sicily. It really gives me that beautiful Mediterranean flavor that I really want from this dish. Now you decide how much lemon to put in, okay? I like to be generous with my lemon because there is nothing wrong with lemon. It's good for you and I love it. Once you've done this, you break the ricotta with a fork and start mixing all the ingredients. Mix, mix, mix. Now let's add a splash of sparkling water. Just a splash in there. Perfect. Just a splash and we mix. So we see, we want this to be creamy as possible, but not runny, okay? So as you can see, I need a little bit more water, tiny bit more sparkling water, another splash. Mix again, and it's getting creamier just the way I want. Here it is, here it is, here it is, see? See how creamy this is? Ah, perfect. That's a filling for the zucchini fritters. Easy, fun, and delicious. Here it is. I need to try a little bit just to make sure it's tasty. Yummy. Do you need salt? Look, we got the ricotta, strong flavor of gorgonzola, that lemon. We don't need salt, okay? If you want to add salt, I would say put Parmigiano or Pecorino in there, okay? But seriously, this is perfect just the way it is. Now, get a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, you can use this. This is just a Ziploc bag. Everyone has this at home, very easy, okay? You get this, and we're going to fill up this Ziploc bag, okay? Now this is what we do here, okay? Leave it open on top, and we want to press this all the way to one corner here, to the edge, okay? By pressing that, now see we have our cream here on this side. So what I need to do here, I need to do a little cut here, so I can let the cream out from there. Easy, very, very easy. Now we're ready to fill the zucchini flowers. Okay, now we need to make the pastella, okay? So the zucchini flowers will go here before we fry. So what we do is we get 1 egg and we put it in the flour. How much flour? Up to you. Now what we do is we start mixing. And as we mix, we add the water. Now how much water? According to how much flour. We do want this to be creamy, not runny. We want this to be very thick. This is like buttering the fish and chips, you know? Pretty much the same thing. This is way too thick, so we need more water. Add more water. Still very thick, but it's getting softer. It's getting softer. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Very thick. So let's add more water now. And we should be okay now. We're gonna be using this to butter the zucchini flowers before we fry. Guys, basically this is the consistency that you want to achieve for this pastella, okay? That's the pastella consistency that we want. Nice, thick, slightly runny. Beautiful. Look at that. This technique will allow you to have a very nice, crispy zucchini flower. This is where the magic begins, okay? So here we have the zucchini flowers. Get the water out. And we start filling them up, okay? So what we do is we put the cream in there and then we stop at this point. We stop at this point because we need to be able to close them. So to close them, we just go like this. We just cross them over, okay? Cross, cross. I think I filled this one way too much. But what happened is because of the water, it's moist. I'm gonna be able to kind of seal it here, okay? The water is going to help me to connect every corner. And see? Now, I don't want the cheese to go out. Okay, I don't want the cheese to go out. Now, what we do now that it's still moist, we pass this on the flour. Just on the flour. That will help us to seal it a little bit more. And we let it rest until we finish the other ones. So now we fill this. Close it. By crossing them, press, but not too much, otherwise the cheese will go out. You just want the water to leave. See, this one is nice and sealed. Go on the flour and let it rest here. So now let's test the oil. Let's see if it's ready. Oh yeah, it's ready to be fried. Look, see the bubbles there? It's telling me it's ready to fry. Now this is what we do, guys, okay? We get the zucchini flour, we get it, we immerse in the butter like that, just like that. Get the excess butter out and then we fry it. Just like that. Get the second one. And do the same. Butter, get the excess, and we fry it. And here we go with the third one. Excess, and we fry. I would say just do 3 at a time, so that way we can keep control, we can control them. The reason why I'm doing 3 at a time is so that way the oil stays nice and hot, doesn't get cold, and I can manage the cooking of this, okay? And I want this to be crunchy, okay? I don't want to burn them. I want to turn them around, put some oil on top. See what's happening here? We got some butter cooking, so I don't want this. This can be removed. Just turn it, keep turning. You can feel it already, it's already crunchy, you can feel it. The reason why I keep turning them is because I don't want to burn one side. I want both sides to cook evenly. Oh, look at that. What we want to achieve here is we want to have a super creamy filling. So the filling is already creamy, but because we are cooking it, it's gonna be even creamier. Now when you hear this sound, it means that the cheese is coming out, okay? So possibly I didn't seal it properly, so when I did the buttering, I didn't immerse it for enough to close every edges, okay? So if you have the cheese going inside the oil, it can be a little bit messy, okay? So don't make the mistake I made. What you wanna do is you wanna make sure you seal your zucchini flowers properly. I can look, it's crunchy already, listen. Crunchy. All right guys, you should be able to feel it when they're cooked. They're nice and hard on the outside, crunchy I would say. So what we do is we get some kitchen paper on a plate. We get them out. Oh yeah, they are crunchy. We want the paper to absorb the oil. Here we go. They are crunchy. Yes, they are. Listen to the crunch. They are crunchy just the way we want them. See? That's how we want them. Oh, delicious. Look, this is not an healthy dish, okay? But if you don't want the filling, let's say you don't want the cheese inside, you can actually do them without filling, and they actually taste delicious. I think the filling it's gives extra flavors you can't miss. Look how beautiful this filling is. Filled with love. Come on, let's try it. Let's see how it is. It's crunchy. The first flavor coming into my mouth is the lemon. The lemon zest. So important. The cheese is so moist. So moist. Let's savor a little bit more. Honestly, no lemon, no party. Let's try this. Let's see how this one is. Ready? Delicious. This is such a beautiful antipasto. Ready? Seriously? My opinion is I can eat all of them right now. One at a time. Do I need to wait any longer? No, I'm gonna eat all of them. This can be my antipasto, my main course, my snack, anything. Look at that. Look at that. They have been under the lighting. We've been taking photos of them, videos. There's been about 20 minutes at least, okay? And they're still crunchy. If I ate them as soon as I finished cooking, they would have been super crunchy. The reason why they are not as crunchy is because I've been taking photos and videos for you. But after 20 minutes, they are still crunchy. They are still crunchy, like this. Amazing. Amazing. As you can see, I ate all of them. That's how easy it is to make them. And it's even easier to eat them, okay? So they're dangerous. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia. Vincenzo's empty plate. These are quick to make.